Welcome in, welcome in, welcome back to the Crypto Bully Bear channel where there's only fun decoding and no financial advice. Everything on here that said is crazy talk. Silver breakout, silver breakout. Let's see what the price is. Yeah, we yo. She's on here bullshitting. I gotta kill some time. But you see silver though, right? Silver's dancing, silver's moving. Silver broke $40. Trying to actually pull up a chart. Hold on a second. See what silver's doing. Oh my God, silver breaking records over 30 years. Breaking records over 30 years. What's up, peeps? What's the dealie? Well, yeah, silver's breaking levels here. Very interesting times. Very interesting times. I know the deck clock had said something about revaluation on silver, which was pretty interesting. You watch my Phoenix 4 show, part 4. They talk about that. Oh man, I see a cup and handle forming on the freaking silver. We can see $44 pretty soon. Resistance at $44. We're gonna see, man. I think silver it is. Oh boy. Exciting times. If the bears can't hold down the price on silver, if the bears can't hold down the price on silver, this thing can really start to move in an upward direction here. Just looking at the chart right here. Oh man, look at these charts. As you can see right there, we're moving upwards, baby. We're moving upwards. Willy Wonka says October 1st. Yeah, I mean, I don't. If you're gonna buy, well, at least when I buy silver, I try not to buy it on paper or digital or whatnot. Try to buy actual physical coins from an exchange. They mail it to my house. So it's the only way I mess with it. And we'll see. Looks like they want to push the price down. You almost hit $41. $40.90. $40.90. Seeing what's up, seeing what's up. Oh yeah, I was just looking at the price. Sorry guys. Just looking at the price. See discounts on Proton Loan Protocol. XPR network. On sale. On sale. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, it might be a roller coaster price on silver, because they really have to keep this price down. If this thing starts getting out of hand and starts creeping over like $43, 44, this thing can shoot up to $50, $55. But the resistance is right there at 44.40, 44.50. There's a strong resistance at that price there. Interesting times. Do I think Proton can go any lower? There's possibilities that yes, it could go lower. Will it? I have no idea. You know, my friend tells me like this: "Oh, why you don't sell? Why you don't sell?" Is because it'd be my luck that I wind up selling Proton to try to buy in for cheaper, and then all of a sudden it takes off. So to me, at this price, Proton is still cheap. 2 for a penny, you can't go wrong. Almost 2 for a penny. So, compared to what I believe that it could be, at least $100 to $200, I think, buying it at a penny is a great turnover. Yeah, we're just hanging out right here. We're just hanging out. Not really doing too much talking. Just trying to see. You guys see anything about silver? You guys hear anything about silver? I don't know if I said in my other video, but funny enough, in the Elon Musk episode, the calendar, the 27th of August was missing. What they did was silver on the 27th of August, they actually put it on a critical list. The government put silver on a critical list. As well as now silver is known as a rare earth element. Excuse me. I'm like, now it's considered rare earth element? Or material, whatever it is, but it's rare earth something. I'm like, I want to get my hands on it. Yeah, it looks like silver is consolidating. The 3-eye Atlas pig looks like Metallicus. Everything looks like Metallicus, man. All the colors look like Metallicus. Every movie you see, every freaking video, the colors are there, man. It's all predictive programming. All predictive programming. They're just getting plugged in and all that stuff. Everything is plugged in, They're just waiting for whatever catalyst or whatever it may be to go to the moon, to plug in the world. I say also too, Proton under a penny is crazy. For people to understand that they could have picked up Proton in 2025 for under a penny, almost 2 for a penny, and where it's gonna probably head to in the near future, the non-believers are gonna be hurting. That's what I'll say. The non-believers of Proton are gonna be hurting. Like I said, I think Proton's bull run is going to make XRP's bull run look like a test run. In my honest opinion. Yeah, something big going on. Yeah. Listen, eventually XRP are going to finally wake up and understand how valuable Metallicus is, okay? Like I said, when nobody's here trying to bash nobody, XPR is not trying to take out anybody. They're trying to complement everybody in the space. XPR is trying to make everybody compliant. It's trying to put people in regulating order, however you want to put it. It wants to help the space, Metallicus. Wrap everybody, be compliant, trade, swap, feeless trades, transactions, microtransactions. It's all there. All right. The CEO even loves Bitcoin. So everybody who thinks Bitcoin is going to collapse and stuff like that, I honestly think it's not going to happen. Only because the CEO for XPR loves Bitcoin. So I'm not saying I know anything. I'm just saying that why wouldn't he help Bitcoin if Bitcoin was the thing that got him into the space? That's all I'm saying. Well, because people only get excited when it's green is because most people are in it for the investments, you know? People are only in it to make a quick buck and then move on to the next quick buck, you know? I believe that Metallic is part of the future, and when people ask me if do I have an exit plan, I'm like, I don't have an exit plan out of the WebAuth wallet. I believe the WebAuth wallet is the master plan, and I'll be spending, and if I'm going to be spending from the WebAuth wallet, it's going to be when I start swiping and purchasing stuff. So, which I feel like that's not too far from now. When? I don't know. Don't ask. Who knows when the hell they like to jerk us around here and there. So whenever they're finished, you know, jerking our knob over here, then you'll start to see. Once you start to see the comments start coming in on the WebAuth wallet, then you're like, okay, the bull runs here. There's another comma. Not another zero. When there's an extra comma, and then another comma, okay? Not when there's another zero and another zero, no. I believe the WebAuth wallet is going to be inserting commas inside your portfolio value. So we got silver just lingering above $4.50, $4.80. Nice little hold, holding support. Let's see, Bitcoin, yeah, okay. When everyone starts bringing their assets over to the loan protocol. Well, that's what's going to happen. All the XRP people that want to get rewards, that want to, borrow their XRP and borrow from that money, they're going to have to participate into the XPR platform. Like I said, XRP ain't shit without XPR. That's my opinion. But I've been saying that XRP ain't shit without XPR. XPR gives it life, gives it a platform to get stake, to get rewards, to borrow against yourself. Only Metal X platform has that at the moment. That's KYC and compliant. Whatever. Let them jump to Bitcoin to XRP. Let them jump from them to that coin to that coin. All I know is that I heard Marshall say one time everybody should be holding one Bitcoin. So why would Marshall want Bitcoin to go down if he believes that everybody should be holding at least one? I don't think he's fucking around with people. Maybe most people think that, he's a scammer or whatever the case is. That's their opinion. My opinion is I believe in the guy. I believe in what he's built. I could see the benefit of what he's building for the future, what he'll be plugged into, who he'll be connected with, who his relatives was connected with. I mean, for me, it's a no-brainer. Some people think that I have no brains. But that's just their opinions. So let's see. They just made a movie about Stellar called Interstellar. I feel like that's the true number one coin in my opinion. Alright. XLM, it sounds like a good coin too. But just know this. Jed McCabe, that's behind XLM, he called the CEO for XPR to help him launch his wallet. Let me repeat that. XLM CEO asked XPR CEO to help him launch his wallet, okay? And he actually worked on the Stellar Foundation project. He worked on the Ripple Foundation network. And he left to go build a bigger and better and more compliant network, okay? Most likely it's like this. You got Ripple connecting world banks globally. You got XPR Metallicus connecting credit unions and the regular working people and people that have bank accounts, mostly those people. right? And Stella is probably going after the people that don't have bank accounts, within deep into the forest, deep into the jungles, deep into Mother Nature, wherever they may be, that never seen a bank, never heard of a bank. Stella will most likely start connecting foreign people, unbanked people being banked. So, you gotta understand, they're all going after a certain section of customers. So, it's tiring to go after everybody. So as Proton is going after, the middle class, the new kings and the new queens, staking your money, this and that. Ripple is laying down, the tunnels basically to connect global banks. And then you got Stella basically who's connecting the unbanked. All right. And then they're all going to merge together. And they're all going to be fucking a powerhouse. And they're going to have all the payment and all the transactions, okay? When you're purchasing stuff like that as well, too, I believe that they'll probably be more like Proton, Metallicus, buying vacations, more to like business to business. But we'll see. We'll see. I think Stella's going to have a heavy hand in with XDC in stock market, tokenizing stocks, commodities, assets, securities. As you can see, the WebOff wallet has tons of assets on there. And silver's just holding its price. Silver is just holding its price here. Yeah, I believe WebOff is the ARC. Web authentication. So I think it's going to be globally the web wallet, like global web from cross to cross the world. That's what I believe the WebOff wallet is. What up? What up? What's up, guys? Ripple will probably use XPR for sure, for sure. Silver ratio will be 1-to-1, as I said, in 2020. We'll see. I think it's going to be 3 digits, close to 4 digits. I think we'll see a 4-digit silver. So basically Metallic helps everybody win. It doesn't matter what you're holding. I don't know if it doesn't matter what you're holding. I guess, everyone's going to make it. It all depends on how many times over, how valuable that particular coin will be. Like I said, you got to figure out what coin is solving a problem, and that most likely will be hanging around for a while. XLM and Proton teamed up. Yep. What up, Raul? Nice to see you. Oh, they say silver is the true money, so we'll see. September will be the pivot month. October, November, maybe December. All crypto will do well. It's possible institutional will jump in. But anyways, we got the coins on WebOff, and that counts. In my opinion, not financial advice. People say it's going lower and tell you to take profits with bad intentions. They want you out. Yeah, I mean, it could go lower, but like I said, I'm not taking any chances. I'm in. It's cheap at the moment, Like, all right, you might be able to get, let's just say hypothetically today, you might get 150,000 tokens of XPR. Maybe tomorrow it falls down and you can get 200,000. But you know what? Tomorrow, maybe you can only get 150 compared to 150,000. So, we've seen the movements. Anything can happen. These things can really take off any day. Metallicus really needs to price gap. It really needs to have a gap in price where, it's not so cheap to be getting $1 million tokens. I'm saying a million tokens, not $1 million tokens. Dang dollars. I want to show you a picture. My boy was out in Dominican Republic. My boy took a picture. I don't even think he knew what he took a picture of. So he's got this Joker right here, smoking. And then look at this shit. Thank you. Thank you for smoking with us in the clouds. Dankbydefinition.com. I didn't even actually go to that, but just seeing the word dank right there, I said, why not? I said 1 billion for $1 worth, for $1 worth of XPR, you can, I think you can pick up 1 billion dank, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm like, shit, $1. It's like buying a lottery ticket. So whatever I stake, that's it. For $1. Oh no. I'm not getting out. See, smash those like buttons, people. Has to be backed by silver or gold, or it won't be real. Then the future is, in my opinion. All right, Dream Team. I like that breakdown. The real question is XPR loan, not financial advice. Let's see, it was watching an interview, and the woman representing the bank said we are moving from an account-based system to a wallet-based system where all assets will be on one wallet. Yeah, we're moving there pretty fast. No need for saving account, checking account, just one wallet. Yep. Yo, what up, go he? Yeah, the Toto's no joke. Proton, gato, posi, go Toto, gato, got it. Yep, bank is empty, baby. Bank is empty. You know what? I couldn't get a picture today, and I was watching the news, and some reason the picture glitched. I don't know if it was meant for me to see it, but there was 2 cars, and it was red box, and it said 303, and it was crashing. Like, I guess there was an accident there. It was a lady speaking about, I guess, traffic. It was traffic because it was in the morning. I couldn't get to my phone in time, but for whatever reason, this fucking box was this red box with 2 cars crashing, and it said 303, and it started glitching out, and I was like, oh, it just bugged me out because nothing else glitched on the TV but that little box. But I couldn't get to it. I think the 303rd day of the year is October 30th, October 31st. Let me see, what day is it? Let's see, 303. Funny enough, October 30th is the 330th day. And funny enough, I kept saying about the number 13 and silver and shit. Oh, that was another reason why, too, because it was like, it said Route 147. And I'm like, how's 47? And then the 303 was glitching out. And it was like Route 407 or something like that, or 147. I don't know, man. Just weird shit. XOR, yep. XOR keeps sliding, and as it keeps sliding, I'm just throwing, $5, $10 here and there. And then I believe in Sora, even though it's sliding. See you later, hero. See you later. And yeah, that's really about it, peeps. Let's see. Here's the says the government added silver to its draft list of critical minerals for 2025. Most miss the significance of this, but for investors, this is no bureaucratic decision. Then it says the shift is historical. Silver is now officially classed alongside lithium, copper, and rare earth, all materials deemed vital to national security and economic stability. Now, that is pretty interesting. We'll see what happens with silver, baby. Imagine silver takes over the price of gold. Imagine. If we're in the times of the truth coming out, then that's a big, big possibility that silver can flip the price of gold. Oh, what you gonna do? What would I do with 5 million XPRs? I would just stake them. Stake them and collect my rewards. Again, you're holding the future of money when you hold metallic as coins, in my honest opinion. Why sell when you can stake them and get rewards every day? And then use those rewards to live. That's my goal. I don't have an exit plan. I'm not looking to sell any coins. I'm looking to stake what I can and kind of live off of the rewards and the staking rewards. You know? I'm not looking to have 5 fucking houses. I'm not looking to have 5 Ferraris and 3 Lambos and this and that. I'm not. I used to be a material guy. Now it's like, I'm done with that shit. Give me my money. Bring me by the water. That's it. Give me a jet ski. Give me a boat. Give me the sun. Keep me away from the creatures. I just want to live a happy life. That's it. I help people out, try to guide them, try to open their eyes, try to, explain what's around them. Basically, everything's a program. If you understand it, you can hack into the program and change your own program. This is a great time to be alive. I'm not looking to get into a business. I'm not looking to work at all. No more. I don't want to be working no more for my money. Marshall tweeted out that one day that money will be working for us and not us working for our money. And I believe those days are not too far away. And that's what I want to experience. I don't want to sell nothing. I just want to stake my shit and experience a life of just my money working for my money working for me. Finally, after all these years. Yeah, nearly half a metal blockchain is staked and adopting hasn't even hit yet. Yeah. People should know every bull run BTC down, gold up. As the saying repeat. Just look at the charts and compare every 4 years. But you know what's the difference, Raul, this time? It's not just retail anymore. You're talking about institutes and bank money. I don't think people understand this is not going to be an ordinary bull run. This is not even going to be a bull run. It's going to be a bull stampede. The phoenixes are flying north for the winter. They're going to be flying up, up, and away. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'm probably going to have just a little blotch, you know what I mean? All I need is a nice piece of land with nice weather going around so I can grow 24/7, Drop like 2-3 containers on top of one another, buy a piece of land, call it a day. Give me a place where I can rest my head, wash my ass, good to go. Yeah, once we get into the high vibration, we start not caring about those Lambos and shit, I realize, you get those things because you want to feel rich. You want to feel that, you know what I mean? Those days are like, and it's funny because you'll notice how people that don't have money will spend money to look like they're rich. Meaning like people that don't have money are buying Louis Vuitton bags for $2,000, but yet they have like $38 worth of shit in a $2,000 bag. For what? For what reason? And then you have to worry about, this, that, put it down here, don't wrinkle this, watch that, don't put it in the sun. I'm just saying, it's funny how, we think, like we run and we want to fucking, spend $2,000 on a bag so then when everybody can see it, yeah, I got Louis. But then it's like, for what? And then you have other shitty brands out here that are like $25, but are made like fucking an ox that you can't break or rip. You know, it's just funny how what we put attention to, what we want people to think of us. But the true freedom is when you don't give a shit about what anybody thinks of you, because then you don't care. You don't care how you look. You don't care to drive a nice car. You know how many times people rag on me like, oh yeah, you know, I mean, I got a decent job, you know what I'm saying? But they're like, oh, why are you never in a decent car, a new car? You're always in, you know, these old school. And I'm like, well, first of all, was it any of your damn business what I drive? It gets me to where I need to go. You know, I don't have a freaking bill. Hold on a second. Hello there. Good, honey. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. On the way. Yeah, I know. So, I might have to go back to the house. I'm going to give it like another 20 minutes and see. Alrighty. See the video. Play it back. Alright. Sorry. What you guys saying on here? I have a job. I got a job. That's my source of income. For staking, do we get an extra form for taxes? I don't know about taxes. No idea. You have to get in touch with your IRS and whatever contract you're with them. That's the contract I guess you'll have to obey with them. Yeah, I'm hearing some shit about DC. I don't know. I heard about the first, about them closing down tours and stuff like that. So who knows? I just know that this month should be pretty interesting. Thank you, Dream Team. Listen, the people don't even know what it is, so why would I go running around paying taxes on something that nobody even knows what it is? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And to be honest, right, all the documents that you have, it's all capital letters, right? Is that a proper name? Have you ever challenged the people that send the mail to you and asked them, who are you actually trying to reach? Are you trying to reach a living man or a living woman? Because it's not a proper name. Proper name is capital. The first is a capital, and the rest is lowercase letters. That's a proper name. That would mean to me you're looking for a living person, man or woman. All capital letters sounds like a business to me. It's almost like I want the IRS to send me a letter stating, who are you trying to reach? Are you trying to reach a man or woman with the spelling of this word? Or are you trying to reach some type of asset or entity? We'll see what they say. It's time to start asking questions. We're so freely to follow orders because we're scared. We'll see. Anything else, guys? I'm just trying to kill some time here. Silver's holding. Silver's holding, man. It's going to be a nice. All right, peeps. I'm out of here.
Okay. That wasn't too bad.
Oh, that's what's up. Get your Trump coins.
What happened now, baby? What package? That little package she got?
Yeah.
That's what she wants?